What's up, guys? This is Tom, and this is the General Shizzel podcast.
Manly men, 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 manly men, men, men,
men, men, men, men, manly men. Ooh.
Men, 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 manly men, 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 manly men, men.
Hi guys, this is Tom here from the General Shizzel podcast. We're just a group of guys who just thought we'd start doing a podcast, hopefully get a fan base, which would be very nice, and just see how it goes really. We'll see what happens. On the podcast we'll just be talking about random stuff from superpowers to the zombie apocalypse. And is there going to be a 2012? So we'll just have to see what happens. So for our guests today, we have Adam.
I'm sexy and I know it. Hello.
And we have Mitchell.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
And we have Joe, who is our resident joker.
Yeah, the jokes are shit.
He's a very positive guy. He's full of life. And we have Ross.
What's up, Ross?
All right. And
Is that even English?
no.
Can we have a translator?
No, we don't understand what he's saying, do we?
Do we
really?
offer subtitles or not?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just apologise at the end of the podcast. Sorry if there was any mistranslation or anything. Isn't that right, Ross?
Yeah, maybe we shall. There might be a few mistranslations in there that do occur.
Still not getting a word.
Yeah, I still can't understand it. Right, anyway, what we're doing is superpowers, guys. So we're going to ask our guests, like, what's their favourite hero? I mean, we all have Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Twatman, who doesn't exist. And what superpowers they'd want, because, I mean, we all want superpowers, let's be honest. And we will start with Adam. Adam, please tell us what superpower you would like.
Oh, I had many hugely varied ideas, like a cock cannon, cock key, cock to octopus. Many hugely varied ideas, but I decided, why settle for one? I believe that my cock should be able to change based on the circumstance I'm in.
So basically you would change your superpower depending on which situation you were in.
Yeah, so my phone's about to run out of battery. Oh no, what am I going to... Oh, my penis is now a phone charger. Excellent.
It turns into a USB lead. It's like one of those bits off Avatar where they exchange, where they put their hair into each other or something, and it sounds like they're having sex or
love
something.
to the animals. How they
fucking
make
Avatar film did you watch?
The beastophiliac version.
They put the ponytails together, but then they put the ponytails in the horses' ponytails.
So therefore, I'm arguing that whole film is basically...
People will be just listening to this, just saying, are they just going to be talking about sex for the whole thing?
It's going to be part of it.
And in answer to your questions, yes.
We've basically just been talking about hair dildos, basically. Holy shit. That's in an essence what they are in Avatar, is hair dildos.
Wow. Don't worry, we'll put warning strong language on the before the video starts.
Very inappropriate. Do not try this.
Never do this. And because we'll be doing this podcast of pictures. Do not worry, you will not be seeing a dildo now. Do not worry. Well, because it's YouTube and they'll just delete us within the first.
Inappropriate flagged.
Sexual organs.
What?
Organs? Yeah. Well, that's what they're called in science. I'm not sure about that, but we'll move on from Adam and his cock cannon to Mitchell. And please tell us, Mitchell, what would you like as a superpower?
Well, I'm aiming low. I'm imagining wake up in the middle of the night, you're slightly drunk, you stumble into the bathroom, pull down your trousers, you start peeing, and there he comes, Batman. I want to shoot the Batman signal out of my penis. It's a fantasy of mine that I've always had. Just making love to a woman and Batman just going, oh yeah, and then going off to save the world.
So you'd be happy with a third party coming in and watching you having sex?
Batman, yes.
Even
as long as Robin doesn't come along, I'm all good.
Robin joins in.
So it's gonna. So basically, you're hoping for a superhero orgy. is basically what it is.
I'll ask him to bring Wonder Woman along and we'll really get a party going.
Oh, God. Oh, why did I invite you here, Mitchell? Why, oh, why,
Nobody
oh, why?
knows.
Oh, good
Yeah, Mitchell,
God.
that's just wrong. A power involving your penis. Who would think of such a fit? Oh, wait, yeah.
All right, we'll swiftly be moving on from the cock cannon and the Batman signal coming out of your cock to Joe. So, Joe, please tell us what superpower you would like.
Well, not to follow on to the trend of cop. I'm kind of a reasonable guy here. But,
Oh, well, that's good then.
but now mine's going to be such a disappointment because I can't really follow up the Batman symbol being shone out of your cock when you're pissing.
You can't follow that.
I can't
It's
follow it
impossible.
at all. Because I was just going to go with the generic answer of being able to fly. But now that's completely irrelevant and nowhere near as cool as my previous two colleagues or friends have just stated.
Probably a lot better though.
So what would you be your power?
I'd love to fly. I'd love to do that Hiro Nakamura stuff from Heroes.
Oh,
The time traveling stuff. Seriously, that would be
time traveling.
Yeah, that would be
Oh, I
like my
see.
ultimate thing.
Yeah, that'd
But-
be pretty. That'd
Like,
be pretty good.
travel back in time and then fly over to the
Stopping
cavemen
time would be awesome.
Yeah,
and watch them get it on. Yeah.
So you want to go back? The only reason you'd go back in time is to watch.
What is your obsession with orgies?
It's not to write
Superhero orgies, cavemen orgies.
I think all these three powers which we stated so far could combine to make a fucking awesome.
Oh my god, you are completely right.
So if
Every
any
way.
people are thinking of porn ideas out there,
This is your
Queen
this is it.
Victoria's Secrets.
Oh no,
Brilliant.
no, just Queen Victoria. Are you serious?
Victoria.
IP, the Batman comes, we all go into Joe, he time travels us back, and we all fuck Queen Victoria. Including the Batman who still doesn't remove his mask.
And then we go
I
right
was
down
I
to-
was trying to make this
Yeah, why not?
podcast a sensible thing, but it's
You are
just
deluded.
You invited me.
I am deluded if I have invited someone who wants a cock cannon for his power,
just want a cock cannon, I
superhero
want-
orgies, which isn't necessarily a power. It's like,
Hey, the Batman took out the cock.
well,
as a power.
we'll hopefully move on. We'll hopefully take Joe's flow, and Ross, please give us a superhero power of your own.
Well,
Aim for a new low.
I am I'm seeing powers as more of a sort of practical use. I'd love to save money on my travel miles, so what I'd like to do is love to be able to fly, but within a fair budget. Let's be fair to the power. I'll buy some beans and I'll give myself the power to fart and fly wherever I want as I fart, but make the farts be very powerful so I can stay in flight and travel all over the world.
now
It's basically what Ryanair have been trying to think of all this time. They have been trying to just
jet engines, people just squatting out the pane windows,
just
eating beans.
and you
we get
still
fly.
have to pay. That's the worst thing. And then just the
have to
just
pay
the
for beans.
yeah.
Pay for the nose pegs as well.
The funny thing is, the food is as expensive as the ticket. The ticket's like what, $2.50, and then the food's about like if you want, I don't know, a magical can of beans. Yes, that's £20, please. It's like, have you? We went on Singapore Airlines, didn't we, Ross?
Oh, yeah, very good flying.
No, that was good flying. But imagine if we were in the air, there was nothing surrounding us, and we were just being kept afloat
By farts.
by farts.
It would be brilliant. Imagine you'd be able to fly through storms and shit.
This
Yeah, but literally,
Yeah.
shit.
You'd be able to fly through other
change
people.
is happening. This is the reason for climate change. Ross farting.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is it.
the
It's a-
best
one of the
thing
major
about
You know, yeah, I swear on the statistics of how it's spread, like global warming, it's like cows, methane is like is quite a few. It's like 2% or something, and then there's like the Americans, which is about 99%, and then there's like I don't know, and the cars, you know, and vehicles and whatever. I think it's all been mistaken because Ross actually accounts for 30% of global warming. The trees just cannot keep up with him.
I know, my farts are deadly to anyone that witnessed them.
Beautiful.
the best thing about Ross's suggestion was that if you incorporate it into the other 3 suggestions, we have some really weird fetish film going on there.
Yes, then the porno can actually be travel and applied all around the world, so you can fly anywhere. You could fly from Thailand with all the crazy Thai people. I don't know to specify. To then fly.
Well, there's the ties gone.
2
We've
tyrannosaurs, 1 cock. There we go.
Oh God,
That's our porno so
no!
far.
You need something.
I was going to say mine, but I expect everyone's probably left this because mine was just going to be going invisible or stopping time. Mine was just going to be a nice little sensible thing that a little 8-year-old kid just suggests. It's just gone out the window thanks to cannon cocks, superhero orgies,
and fart
flying, which could be turned into, I must admit, quite a cool porno.
I would watch it. I would watch
I'd
it.
certainly turn on for that. Let's be honest, but. Guys, because we all have our favourite superheroes. Let's be honest. We have Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Spider-Man. But one area of superpowers that don't get covered as much as I like is supervillains. Because let's be honest, if there wasn't for supervillains, we wouldn't have superheroes. So
We would. They'd just be incredibly lame.
yeah, they would do.
Take this, petty theft.
or as some people specify it, Spider-Man 1 for most of the film. Joe's film reviews is coming back out again.
Oh gosh, yeah, that would be a great new segment of the show.
It's just Joe going, it was shit.
Shit. Just rip my
But
eyes
guys, let's be honest. What is your favourite supervillain? Just this is a question to everyone. What is it?
Does the Joker count?
I think the Joker should count. He's not really super. He doesn't do anything, but he's so evil. It's fantastic.
The thing is like mind and sanity can like attribute essentially a super.
To a super,
I'm going to argue the Riddler. The Riddler's power of mind control and just working things out. I mean, he's a psychopathic person anyway. I didn't want to swear there. I don't know why, but...
I must admit, the only villains I think I can think of which are actually good are Batman ones. They are the only good villains that I like. I don't like Spider-Man really. They're just boring. I see them every day, you know. But you look at the Batman and they're actually just cool.
Wait, you said Batman or
Batman
Pac-Man?
villain.
I heard Pac-Man.
I heard Pac-Man. I was like, I hate
Oh, the
that
Batman
game.
villains are
Take
even
that damn little
bad.
ghost.
Come on, Blinky.
I was like, that's a true villain because that really pisses you off more than anything. At least with the other villains, you're like, yeah, their actions are cool to an extent. Whereas Batman, just fuck off.
It's like 4 little red and blue ghosts just
It's
following.
Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Or
Why do people do that? They just think of a rhyme and then suddenly think, you know what, I can't be bothered to rhyme anymore.
Because it's hilarious. It's like, oh look, the third one's going to be a really funny Inky name, and then it's Clyde. It's like a hilarious.
Is Clyde going to be the sensible one, like me,
Clyde's like,
throughout
come
this
on.
whole podcast?
Come on, guys, let's not chase the little bastard around the maze. He's just going to get a power pill and kill us. Oh, fuck you, Clyde. Runs after him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Have you seen Pac-Man in 3D? That's pretty awesome.
They got it in 3D.
Is it a film?
I want to see that film.
Pac-Man 3D. What would that plot consist of?
It just
What
3 hours
possible
of waka,
plots
waka, waka,
could you
waka,
It'd be a
get?
virtual maze. You'd have to work your way through the maze in your room as you watch it.
Tron Legacy. That would be another.
Pac-Man Tron Legacy style Jeff Bridges
That'll be,
is inky.
that'll be another section where I rant about that film for half an hour.
Yeah, well, we've already got up to 15 minutes and 23, and we've only done our first topic. I think that deserves a round of applause, guys.
Well done, guys.
Quite.
Well, now we'll move on to potentially our best thinking, because Adam here goes off every week and goes and studies a country. And this week we have studied Germany. So, Adam, could you please tell us what you found out about Germany?
Germany occurs when you put a seed into a pot and the seed sprouts. So this germination causes the plant to grow. I was completely surprised. And apparently Germans themselves are germs.
It is true, yeah.
They're microbes that cause us to come sick. No wonder there was 2 world wars against them. They're the reason for sickness. I was mind blown by this. Justin Bieber doesn't know what a Germany is. He questioned what this concept of Germany is. So I think this is a true loss that
I'm sorry, but the fact
the
that
youth
Justin
of
Bieber
today.
doesn't know it is the
The greatest
nation
Ever,
Yeah.
ever. Because they are sheltered.
What's a Germany?
Is that your Canadian accent? I'm sorry.
I thought he was German, to be honest with you. With a name like Bieber that means like basketball or whatever.
When do Germans play basketball?
The Olympics.
The Olympics, yeah, I love that. American sports, when they create like the World Series of baseball, and yet it's only American teams that enter. It's like the World Series where we have the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. What more? I mean, where's the Puerto Rico Panthers? Where's the Brazilian Babes? I don't know.
Brazilian babes.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
just imagining
We all know where they are from our previous superhero conversation.
They are the runners up to star in the new in-production film.
Yeah, that's
Name
gonna be.
suggestions, please comment in the description saying what you think they'd be called.
Yeah, that's so. There is Germany, and I suppose we can't move on until we have exhausted the jokes of the lack of sense of humour Germans have. But we must.
Knock knock, who's there? Dead puppies. That's so depressing. That's German humor for you, my friend.
It's going to be sad for the rest of the day.
I must admit, we will try and quash all these rumours that say the Germans have no sense of humour. So we will pass on to Ross and try to explain to us, Ross, why Germans have a sense of humour.
Well, I'm rather sort of stumped on that one really, because I watched that episode of South Park where they were voted not to have they were the worst sense of humour in the world, and then but they did then make me laugh because they then created a funny bot, which is basically like a Dalek of Doctor Who, and it basically just told funny jokes and then killed people for kicks, really, for
lols.
For shits and giggles, yeah.
for lols. But the only funny thing possibly about that I've seen a funny German sketch would actually be on Al Murray. But he's not actually German, but it was just funny because he pretended to be a gay German, and then John Barrowman.
Oh yeah, I'm gay German.
So basically,
Mein
he
Wiener
couldn't.
Schnitzel needs lubrication with sauerkraut. Or something.
Why do you know that? I'm sorry, why
God.
do you know that phrase?
Like, none of that was German, that was English.
Oh good God, that's
Thank
hot.
God for that. I just took it completely.
Except Wiener Schnitzel. That's probably something German.
Yeah.
It sounds German.
It sounds German, I must admit. Well, thanks, Ross, for quashing those German rumours of them having absolutely no sense of humour. And so now we'll move on to our funny ways to die, where Ross has gone out and found funny ways to die. So, Ross, what do you have for us?
Well, today, guys, I've heard one story where these two Japanese newlyweds had sort of just got married. Well, they've been probably about a couple of weeks before they've had sex, but the first time they have sex, they both have an orgasm at the same time, and they both die of a heart attack.
Oh, God, yeah. Well,
Climax bypass.
yeah, it's like that's a bit of a...
It did make me chuckle when I heard it.
It's like a bit of a...
The ultimate down.
It's almost like a bit of an anticlimax, isn't it? Yeah. You've just been like wedded or whatever you call it. You've had a nice relationship for 2 weeks, and then you die in a orgasm.
Married
It's like-
after 2 weeks.
No, during
right,
their
I was
marriage
gonna
after
say.
2 weeks. Oh, Mitchell,
I was going to say, who gets married?
patronising clap.
All my 15 wives.
Yeah, but that's not hypnal for you.
Are you? Yeah, you're like Madonna, Adam, and you just go over and buy a wife, you know, because I can. It's like-
you wife now.
well, anyway,
He's not kidding. That's
no, he's not kidding.
I've got at
No,
least 6 right now.
6 on the go.
6 on the go. I don't know even if it's 6. It could be 5 or 7. To be
I don't
honest,
really
you know.
I don't keep track of them.
So where do you keep them? In your house, in your shed, in your garage,
kitchen.
kitchen, basement,
Basement.
A bit of. Are you taking a leaf out of the Joseph Fritz?
This is
Oh God! Now you've took it too far.
No, well, it's true.
We're flagged. Well done. Well done.
Well, before YouTube come and flag us, we just like to say our disgrace about the happenings in Poland or Austria or wherever it was about Joseph Fritz, or
Very
was it
sincere.
Austria? And our very sincere apologies to that woman or girl. Or,
We're not posting it. There's no need to apologise.
We're not the ones who did it, right? Let's get that clear.
yeah, we're not the ones who did it. Moving swiftly
shit.
on. Nobody heard that. It was fine.
I hope
Okay,
so.
thanks Ross for your 100 Ways to Die, and then how we got onto having 7 wives and Joseph Fritzl and things like that.
Just go.
Just go. Right, and now that we've got our final bit of the week where Joe goes off and finds terrible jokes for us and comes back and reports. So Joe, please tell us what bad jokes you found.
Yeah, well, I was looking at this book that I've been designated to divulge into, and not gonna lie, guys, it's pretty crap. But
It's just for retail purposes. It's a man walks into a bar, so you can get it at all good retailers.
good. Yes.
Don't.
Don't no.
Inverted commas on that. Essentially, yeah. So you guys, you're gonna hate this, okay? But I don't know. I've been designated this part of the show to read the joke. So let's crack it out. So, okay, let's get this over with. Don't put a wrestler on hold. He doesn't like it.
Oh, dear.
Oh well, you know that's the first one.
You know-
So people have already turned off
Yeah,
now. You know.
things like this are why suicide rates are high.
Oh, that's a little bit.
I'm not even kidding, guys. Seriously,
Oh God.
Yeah, I lost,
we don't blame you.
lost my father to a good joke.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, we've got to include that Adam is an orphan.
So
He's not. His parents are still there. I promise.
Yeah,
Why would you say that? Now I just seem like a prick.
You are.
no, you are. All right, and what was that second joke, which I think is just as worse?
Okay, my dog has no nose.
But Joe, how does he smell?
Terrible. Can you get a sound effect of
Wah, wah, wah,
That'll do.
Well, that'll
We don't
do.
need
That'll
no
me
sound
just
effect.
doing a retarded like voice.
Please
you know,
comment in the description about which joke you prefer.
Need some better jokes.
Yeah, well, thanks for that, Joe. Well, that really ends up our show, really. So I'd like to just say thanks to Adam
Goodbye, guys.
and Mitchell,
Batman, if you're listening, I'm signaling.
Joe,
Once again, what do I say?
nothing, and Ross.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, thanks for that, guys. Please comment, do what you like, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you guys. Bye.